Good morning, I'm Andrew Duffy. Welcome to the live stream for the Inspire Sports Scottish Youth FA Cup final for the 13 age group, which sees Rossvale FC City take on Hutchinson Vale FC. It's day 2 of the finals here at the Excelsior Stadium, and if yesterday's 3 matches are anything to go by, we're in for a dramatic, exciting day of very impressive football. Rossvale FC City and Hutchinson Vale kick us off here in Airdrie this morning, and with over 100 goals scored between them en route to the final, I'm hoping we're set up for a fantastic opening game. It's the 21st consecutive year we've hosted the Inspire Sport Scottish Youth FA Cup finals, and we're very honoured to do so. Delighted to be able to provide a stream for those of you who cannot make it in person today. I hope you enjoy what promises to be the grandest of grand finales to the 2024 edition of this competition. Brian, you've joined us again today, as you did yesterday. How are you this morning, and what sort of match are you expecting?
Good morning, delighted to be here. This should be a cracker. 3 games, as you rightly said yesterday, were a very, very good standard. A bit cooler this morning in Airdrie.
Certainly is.
Maybe the sun will come out a bit later on, but however, just back to this game, I mean, you rightly said, goals galore on the way. Rossvale recording 4 clean sheets within that run and 33 goals along the way with the 4 clean sheets. So they seem to like 9-0s.
They do, I spotted that as well. 3 back-to-back 9-0 victories.
To be fair, Hutchy Vale also like 9s, because they had 2 9-0s and a 9-1. So
and a 10-2 as well 10-2 against Lindsay, I see there.
And that's, listen, no disrespect to the opponents in any way. It's just, you know, sometimes teams have that bit class. So
yeah, it's
no surprise to me that these 2 are in the final, and it promises to be a top game, so hopefully it will be.
The Champions League music playing here at the Excelsior for the players, and you mentioned the sun not having quite come out yet here in Airdrie. It was baking hot all day yesterday, and we did note that kind of sometimes having an impact on the games just because of the conditions. Is this perhaps a better set of climactic conditions to play a game of football in? That wee bit of cloud cover, that wee bit of coolness in the air?
I suppose it will certainly help the younger kids. I mean, you know, it's the same for any player. If it's warm, it does sap your energy, and you're right, we noticed that yesterday. But delighted this morning it is that bit cooler, especially for the youngest age group, because as we already know, that's a big pitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
So to try and cover all the areas of grass for younger players, so thankfully it's not too warm, but the boys will be able to manage that.
Good to see another healthy crowd out to support both teams, and I'm sure they'll do so in the right spirit. Just the players are all lined up getting photographs at the moment, and one of the mascots is out and making their presence known. That's the Rossvale mascot.
Yep. Great to see. I mean, again, both communities have out in force to support the kids that are playing, and also their clubs. It's fantastic to see, because yesterday the behaviour and the turnout for the crowds were absolutely fantastic. So from an SYFA point of view, you know, we're delighted to see that.
It helps the occasion, it helps the sense of the occasion, and it also helps the games, having that bit of atmosphere. It must be a really good experience for the players too. So from a viewing spectacle and a playing experience, it's really, really great to see people in the stands here to watch the boys, watch the teams, and like you say, support their clubs.
Well, you know, like you go along to the local grassroots games, and it's wonderfully supported anyway, but to come into a stadium, the whole occasion here, you know, Scottish, it's a national final. So to be here in the stadium, see all the crowd, gives them an absolutely wonderful lift, so we're delighted.
Players just going through their handshakes now before we get the game underway. Teams are on your screen running across the bottom there, and we are expecting a very good game over the course of 70 minutes, so 2 35-minute halves, plus whatever additional time the referee decides to add on. We had plenty of water breaks during the games yesterday. I don't expect we'll need that, at least for this opening game. So that's good. It should be conducive to a free-flowing game of football without too many interruptions. The referees will be looking for a quiet day as they help everybody just get the match experience completed. And you mentioned yesterday the players won't be used to having linesmen. No,
that's another thing that's always new to them, and sometimes they get caught out with the offsides and stuff. You know, it's great for them to have the experience of linesmen as well in a national final. The 4 guys involved are Ayrshire men, so I could have cadged a lift up with them this morning.
You could have done, yeah, you could have done. If only you'd have known.
If only I'd have known. No, it was home in an early bed, Andrew, and then up sharp and away out the house for 10 to 7 this morning, so all good to go.
You didn't manage to stay up late enough to watch the boxing then?
No, not for me, not a boxing fan.
Players just getting their team photographs done before we get the matches underway. And the coaches, they'll have a 4th official to contend with, which I suppose is fairly unusual for them as well.
We noticed that yesterday also, because it's wonderful for the teams and even the managers to be there on the touchline.
Absolutely.
And the 4th official now and again had to just
gently remind them about their area.
About that enthusiasm.
Yes, enthusiasm is the word. They've worked so hard to get here, and they just want to see their players do so well. So it was good to see them passionate. It was good to see the winning coaching teams being so exuberant and excited, but also what was a lovely touch yesterday was how respectful both sets of coaches and both sets of players were of each other when the medal presentations were taking place.
That was probably one of the biggest things I noticed yesterday, just the respect shown by everyone, because at the end of the day, there is a winner, there's also a loser. It's a sore thing losing in a national final.
Absolutely.
So I totally agree with you. I thought respect all round was excellent, Andrew.
It tells you a lot about how the players are being brought up by their parents, their families, and how the coaches are instructing their players to conduct themselves. And it hopefully bodes well for a nice clean game too.
Hopefully, yes, and always they'll be mindful of the fact that Big Brother's watching them. Because,
absolutely.
All the board of the SYFA and all the kind of senior guys, there's invited guests and people from the SFA, etc. So it's always nice to make sure you behave.
Just waiting for the referee's whistle for kick-off, and it will be Rossvale shooting towards the Petersburn end in the first half. They take kick-off. Hutchinson bang on 10. Start as you mean to continue. Hutchinson Vale shooting towards the Airdrie Mechanical stand. And it'll be interesting to see which team settles first in these opening stages.
It's a wonderful take there, just in the middle of the area with the Hutchie number 9, is that Rory Cameron?
Rory Cameron doing very well there. Some defending for Hutchie Vale to do, which they've done manfully. And here is Cameron on the ball, trying to play that forward for his number 5, Luca Corneo.
That'll be a ball come late the second half. It might not be looking to put down the line.
You might well be right. It does get Hutchinson Vale up into the Rossvale half as they look to try and exert some early pressure, a territorial advantage.
I have to say, Andrew, 2 sets of strips that don't help with numbers. Well, Hutchie are a bit more straightforward.
Yeah, that's always a commentator's greatest pet peeve, especially when you're not quite as familiar with the players as you might be in your usual weekend activities. However, we'll do our best. If we do make any mistakes, I'm sure you'll let us off with it if we misspot a number. But for the moment, Harry Sadler has the ball in hand for the throw. Up to Corneo again. That's very well defended there. Ball forward. Really good football there on this side from Hutchie Vale. And Cole Dolan plays that across. Vital touch there from the number 12, Connell Ritchie, because Cole Dolan's ball across was begging to be tapped home, and if not for Ritchie's intervention, that was probably 1-0.
Great early ball. Wonderful defending, just the back area, fully aware of the presence in behind him, so well done.
In comes the corner. Cleared to the edge, goalkeeper with work to do, but Oliver Gray takes that in hand, confident hold. And we always say an early touch of the ball helps a goalkeeper's confidence.
A daunting job for him in those big goals sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
More evident with the younger age groups. But it's the same for both teams, Andrew. So
that's right, that's right. Hutchie Vale coming forward. Again, trying to find that through ball. Good perseverance. Means that they could well be in here, but that's solid defending at the back. On 2 occasions, loose ball does break Hutchie Vale's way, but Rossvale do manage to clear their lines. And they will call upon their goalkeeper to come and claim that. That's Marcus Tomney, who does very well and quickly gets the ball bowled out to his teammate.
It was great defending there from Conor McGinley, the Rossvale number 3. Just solid.
Really good committed challenge. Timed it well is also very important. That was a lovely little passage of play from Rossvale. Well cut out in the end, but that little passage of play was very good to see and indicates that they could be very dangerous if they can work that ball down the side. Free kick given by the referee, so it'll be a free kick to Hutchinson Vale. As we hit the 4-minute mark. And Cohen Main will play that free kick forward.
Great clearance.
Jackson Pollock, brilliant bit of play from Jackson Pollock, but vital defending just to step in, steal that ball from Cohen Main.
Oh, great take, comes inside.
Referee plays a good advantage.
Rocco Maguire was at 12, far side.
It was.
He was the one that almost had the wee opportunity before the corner.
Good battle down this side.
Oh, lovely take.
That was superb play from Regan Howison. Very graceful turn and spin on that ball.
Yeah,
created himself a wee bit of space.
Did really, really good.
Safety first from Cohen Main there, and it's a throw in to Rossvale, taken quickly just in front of the technical area, up towards the box.
Good cover, straight across. It's mopped up nicely.
Ball is out for another throw in to Rossvale, who are enjoying a good couple of minutes here, playing the game in the Hutchie Vale half, just this last period. Loose ball, looks like it might break Hutchinson Vale's way, indeed it does. Good running from Rudy Cameron, but really good defending coming over from Caden Pendergast. A lovely bit of skill there. A good tackle, but Rossvale retained possession. Still got it. What can they work from this situation? Trying to get around his opponent. Does very well. I think that may have been a free kick. Nothing given.
Yeah.
No, there it is. A little bit of a delay, but quite right too. It was really good play from Mason Sherlock, but in the end, foul was committed.
Yeah, I think Alan Sloss in the middle today tried to let the game flow there. It was a correct decision. I noticed that yesterday about the refs as well. They were very much trying to let the game go, but if there was a decision or a correction, they'd no hesitation in doing it,
Yeah.
Andrew. So
Well, the officiating maybe maybe bar one wee offside moment. The officiating was very, very good yesterday.
It was. I mean, Alan in the centre today is very experienced referee, so and his men on the side are also.
Important interception there from Hutchinson Vale, and again, that's lovely play from Harry Sadler.
Yeah, very good. Came inside, comfortable on the ball.
Lovely running from Stark.
Good player. Carries himself well, ball carrier.
Yeah, looks very good technically. Gives away a free kick in this occasion though.
Probably was.
Yeah, just used his slightly bigger frame to knock his opponent off balance, didn't he?
Bigger lad, but I like to look at him. Just carries himself well, comfortable on the ball.
Really good intent with his run forward, wasn't there?
Was indeed.
Opened his stride up well, which is encouraging to see. Knows how to use his stride to get himself an advantage when he's running forward. Ricochet does fall for Mason Sherlock to knock that upfield. Cohen Main knocks it back to his goalkeeper Oliver Gray. And both teams enjoying spells of possession here. Game being played at a good tempo.
It is.
Lovely ball out there from Regan Howison, the number 10. That's a fabulous cross into the number 3. Again, the defenders do their job, clear the danger. There's an opportunity here, a lot being asked in this particular circumstance of number 17 Cole Dolan. Good play from Hutchinson Vale.
It's the right area, ball just down the side channel there, see what you've got.
Absolutely. Good clearance from the goalkeeper Marcus Tomney there. And it gets his team into the opposition half. Referee once again there, as you said, waited a wee moment just to see if that led to an advantage. Seen that it hadn't, pulled it back, free kick given, and it's a chance for Rossvale.
Just letting the game breathe, isn't he? Just
absolutely.
Let it play, see what develops, and then correctly brings it back.
Captain Ashton Ellis puts that ball into the box. Good defensive header, nice commanding clearance.
Yeah, good stature about the 9 for Hutchie, Rory Cameron. Got a little turn of pace as well, hasn't he?
Absolutely does. And the goalkeeper Marcus Tomney has to clear. Clear he does. And then that's very good play to win the throw-in for Rossvale there.
Harry Sadler's been involved a bit, hasn't he?
Mitchell Tomney winning the throw-in there just to ease a wee bit of pressure on his team. I'm going to put my neck on the line and presume that he is the brother of the goalkeeper Marcus Tomney.
I would be saying yes.
So again, Rossvale have a throw-in just in front of the technical area of Hutchinson Vale.
Two very good teams, both looking to play the game in the correct way, aren't they?
Absolutely, and they both look like they carry a real threat going forward.
Yeah, they do. Here's the 8 that we spoke about.
Charlie Stark, try to get his shot on goal.
Great defending, absolutely excellent.
Outstanding to stick with his man, not give him the free shot. McGinley does so well there. That ball stays in play and falls Hutchinson Vale's way. Luca Corneo gets it to Max McKendrick. There's a shot from distance by McKendrick, but it's a good hold by Marcus Tomney. It was really good running from Charlie Kirk. His defender stuck with him though, and that was the reason he couldn't get a clean contact on his shot. He certainly looks a very dangerous player, and one that Rossvale will have to watch like hawks. And that's really good running from the 17 Dolan there of Rossvale puts the defender of Hutchinson under reams of pressure and wins a throw in the attacking third.
I thought he had initially the 19 wee opportunity to go back to the goalkeeper. Maybe the instructions not to do that, but certainly looked more favourable for me. However, they managed to get the ball back from that throw-in.
Absolutely. So Hutchinson looking to progress this up the park. The throw-in falls the way of Rossvale. There's an opportunity here. Pollock, lovely feet from Jackson Pollock.
It's good refereeing again.
And I think the referee says there was no contact there. Up you get. And I think he was probably right. Thought for a moment that was going to stay in the playing dimension, and that would have been a lovely pass forward if it had, but just drifted out.
Yep.
So throw in taken here for Rossvale, just in front of the dugouts. And there's a race on here. Goalkeeper's come a long way, and his clearance bounces off of Rory Cameron because his pressure that he put on was so good. Knocked back very well. Here comes the shot, and it's just trickled past the post. It was really good presence of mind from Luca Corneo to knock that layoff back.
Max McKendrick.
And Max McKendrick's shot didn't look far away from this angle.
He very clever. He tried to place it rather than blast it, and it almost came off for him.
That's a lovely bit of play from Dolan, and that's a free kick.
Yeah, that will be a free kick.
It's a lovely bit of play from Cole Dolan, the number 17 for Rossvale, to get it through to Mason Sherlock, and then, an absolute no argument free kick.
Oh no, none. I mean, I could hear the Rossvale bench there. How many times, ref? I think that's been a bit unfair. I think the referees handled the game quite well.
I think so. You're not saying that referees sometimes get an unfair hard time, are you? Surely not. Kirk once again causing problems. Rossvale do very well there.
I try never to do it myself, Andrew. You know, it can be frustrating, but it doesn't help. So
absolutely. We mentioned it yesterday at one point when there was some remonstrating going on with one of the referees. I've never seen a referee change their decision because of players or coaches complaining.
They're not going to change their mind. It's
once the decision's been given, you're not going to get it overturned, so just get on with it. Absolutely. Opportunity here then for Hutchinson. We've come the closest with that shot that just trickled past the post. Rossvale holding a good line on the 18-yard spot, and that's just over the bar.
I actually thought that Rossvale
might have get the touch.
Boy had cleared that.
Regan Howison doesn't seem to be protesting.
Yeah.
Perhaps he just agrees with us and doesn't see any point in doing so, but sometimes that indicates that it was indeed his touch that's put it over the bar.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Nice composed bringing out of the ball from defence there. And Dolan with another lovely turn of feet. Close control is excellent, and that's a very good ball, but it will drift through to Oliver Gray. That's another good clearance out of the defence. Hutchinson Vale smuggle that back. Lovely turn. And that pass gives Rudy Cameron something to chase after. Rossvale do their jobs. Connell Ritchie can only concede the throw. Could certainly get the impression that this is a very evenly matched pair of teams, Brian.
Oh yeah. Like we said, you know, you just have to look at the journey to the final.
Absolutely.
No big surprises for me that it's they two teams that are in there. Probably the first 15 minutes or so was going to be this cagey. Been some good quality though.
Absolutely. Both teams, like you say, getting the ball down, trying to pass their way through, create opportunities. There's some lovely shifts of weight, turns, some really nice passing moves. And that's a great ball forward for Cameron.
No free kick.
No, absolutely not. More
Great call
solid
for the
defending.
ref. Yep.
Connor McGinley doing a fantastic job. Pollock tries to slip through an eye of the needle pass. He's got another chance here. Takes that down really well. Good competitive challenge. Nice 50-50.
I mean, Hutchinson's been in the thick of most of the creation for Hutchie. I mean, his ball through there to...
That's fabulous play out on that far side.
Rory Cameron was great, wasn't it?
Absolutely it was. Keeper's going to have to come for this one, and he can. That was great from Rocco Maguire on the far side. That little dummy and turn was absolutely wonderful. And if Rossvale can feed him possession in areas like that on the turn, it looks like it could be a real danger. Throw in Hutchie Vale, taking over on the far side there, in front of the big away stand. Knocked forward for Hutchinson. And that's a ball for Cameron to chase, but again, Rossvale do very well. Free kick given for the foul on Rocco Maguire. We enter the 20th minute.
It's gone so fast, eh?
It really has, really has.
It's flown in.
15 minutes until half time. Really good take there. Nice combination between Corneo and Hutchinson, but Rossvale get it away. And that is very, very nice from Ashton Ellis. The first time that Cole Dolan has miscontrolled the ball. I'll let him off with that, that happens. He's won the ball back brilliantly there. Giving it to Maguire, who goes for the byline. I think that's a free kick.
Yep.
The referee agrees.
Great call.
Really good link-up play between Cole Dolan and Rocco Maguire. Gives Rossvale a free kick just outside the box, near the byline. They just try and cross this up towards the back post, maybe even see if it sneaks in over the goalkeeper. You've also got Jackson Pollock lingering with intent in space, but it's been spotted because Hutchinson is coming out to try and mark up. And comes the free kick, chipped into the box, really commanding header from Cohen Main. Pollock gets it back out wide for the second attempt. Blocked again, Main clears. And that's fantastic work by Rory Cameron to come away with the ball. Sensible use of it too. Hutchinson tries to control that. And again, a number of really competitive 50-50 challenges.
Great pass.
Lovely little flick. Just a wee bit too much on it from Jackson Pollock in the end. Lovely idea. We've got to applaud the invention.
We're really enjoying watching two teams trying to do and play football in the correct way, whilst remembering it's a final, Andrew.
Absolutely. Can Charlie Stark come through here? Again, goalkeeper is out quick. There's a fearlessness about both teams, isn't there? They're both willing to try things. And
absolutely. Really, really encouraging to see. I think the boy McGinley's been top drawer for me. Marshalling the three at the back. He's quick. Knows exactly what he wants to do.
Good play from Hutchinson, and that's a really good ball over for Rory Cameron. He just can't quite get there in time to keep it in, so it will be a throw in to Rossvale. You just hope that as the game goes on, if it stays level, that level of fearlessness continues, and they keep trying things, they keep taking the wee risks and trying the wee bits of craft and guile and ingenuity, and don't start to get too nervous.
Yep.
Finely poised, evenly matched cup final.
Yeah, it's been great to watch it.
Good tempo to the game, and as we've said, both teams trying to be inventive in their attacks. Throw-ins traded over on the far side, and this time it will be Hutchinson. Referee just instructing the thrower to take it from where it departed the pitch. We have another one as they gain some territory. Hutchinson. Conal Ritchie throws that forward. Ball comes Hutchinson's way. Hutchinson. Really good play. Can he find his teammate? No, it's a brilliant challenge.
Yeah, carry it, take it up.
Ball knocked forward for Jackson Pollock to chase.
Player down, I think the referee spotted it. Very good ref.
He's holding maybe the bottom of his back, top of his hip. Back on his feet, which I'm pleased to say. Mason Sherlock, a bit of a limp. I'm thinking it's maybe just the contact from the bump and then the landing.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there was nothing malicious in that at all.
Absolutely not. I'm just hoping he'll be able to run that off, because it'll be a wee bump rather than anything too impactful, too damaging. Drop ball then, handed to Oliver Gray, and the Hutchinson goal. He releases and kicks that forward up to halfway. Second ball won by Rossvale here. There's a lovely ball forward. Defender looks like he's going to win the race, and he has done. Is it going out for the corner kick? It is. Absolutely. Conor McGinley clearing the danger there, winning his race and making sure that he clears that out. It will be a corner for Hutchinson. It will be taken by Harry Sadler. It will be a wee short one coming up, something off the training pitch, because Conal Ritchie's come over between the two of them. It's taken there by Sadler to Ritchie, and it comes. Good clearance. That will be a throw in for Hutchinson. The central defender, Liam Matthew, goes back, having come up for the corner, just to make sure they're not too vulnerable. Adam McGinley with the throw. He's looking for an option. There's not much on for him. There it's there. Good bit of defending once again, but Hutchinson shows great presence of mind to shield that. Charlie Stark.
Nice.
See what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
That will be a goal kick. You wouldn't want to call a winner at this stage, Brian, would you? Based on that 26 minutes we've seen so far.
Be some really good individual performances as well. Team sport, but you know, some really good individual stuff going on. And really nice
competitive battles all over the park as well, isn't there?
I mean, it's great to see the boys taking the ball and they can handle it. And
look at that, that's fabulous play from Mason Sherlock, who has shrugged off that bump.
Great
That's a
little-
really good ball forward first time from Ashton Ellis. Cole Dolan keeps the ball very well, retains possession, and a lovely little deft chip forward. Jackson Pollock trying to get in there. Solid defending from Luca Corneo. Sherlock to Ellis. Dolan goes for goal from distance, and it's a good hold from Oliver Gray. Very impressive moment there for Rossvale. Lovely bits of football and a few different phases of that move.
Good stuff for Ashton Ellis.
And again,
resulting in,
nice
Dolan
hut
getting
there. In the process of releasing that ball, he's taken a contact knock on the ankle maybe. Again, just two players committed going for the challenge.
Yep.
But he's up already, which is good to see. His distribution and his passes forward look excellent, as does his turns in the centre there. The man with the captain's armband on. The number 6, Ashton Ellis.
Yeah, but was it his ankle, was it?
Look to be, he's up now, so it's maybe just a wee clip and nothing else. Ball played forward, and it's straight to Mitchell Tomney. Ellis loses out on that occasion. Really good ball winning, and then a slip, unfortunately. That will go out for a Hutchinson throw. Adam McGinley throws that to Howison. Plays that forward, nearly takes out the referee. But a very agile moment from the ref there as he pirouetted out of the way of the flight of the ball.
So, Alan's a PE teacher.
Oh, yeah. He showed it there. Very quick reactions.
Good lad, very good. Alan and I coached together at Kilmarnock at one point many years ago.
Oh, wow. Free kick Rossvale on halfway. Taken by Robbie Porteous and knocked forward.
I was actually thinking that myself there, Andrew. I see the Rossvale number 2 is Robbie Porteous, yet we were given information
That he hadn't made it today.
he hadn't made it today, so if there's been a delay in us announcing who the number 2
That's
is.
the only reason why.
No other reason, it's just we were wondering if it's definitely him.
Yeah. There's no one else listed on the team sheet
No, there
for
isn't.
the 2, so
Yep, we're going to have
must
to.
be just some duff information passed our way. In the end, it's a throw in over on the far side for Hutchinson.
I'm delighted I've brought my glasses with me this year. Certainly helped to see that far side of the pitch.
Yeah, it feels like it gets further and further away every time, doesn't it?
It does. And the older your eyes get, it certainly does.
I'll take your word for that, Brian.
You're just a young thing.
Heading towards half time, it will be interesting to see if anyone can break the deadlock before then. I've certainly seen less entertaining 0-0s, that's for sure. This first half's been very interesting to watch.
I think what's very evident for us, we spoke about it. Start of the game was the length of the pitch, and that's probably shown in the, no disrespect, but lack of goal mouth.
Absolutely.
Chances, the length of the pitch, by the time they try and get set up, the opposition have cleared it or
Good
defended.
time to regain their space. That's a lovely bit of play. Unfortunately, the ball blocked out well by the defenders. But
Great for Pollock there, just shielding it. And
yeah. That's a bit of interchange there to get the ball up to Rory Cameron. Played overhead, but again, defenders
Really.
so alert and ready to snuff that out. It's a ball straight to Michael Tomney. Lovely cut in. Still got it. And still, then gets it to Ellis.
Shifted
Gets it
the ball
quickly
really well
there.
Ashton Ellis. Very good.
To Lucas McCamley. Hutchinson regains possession. That's good play from Hutchinson Vale.
Great defending.
Superb there from Robbie Porteous. That will be a throw in to Hutchie Vale. Rory Cameron was thinking about taking it, but he's left that for Adam McGinley.
And the referee's just delaying it to let the lad get his laces tied.
Ah, yeah, right, good spot. Good spot. Mitchell Tomney.
Yep.
Hutchinson. Good play to get that forward, but again, defenders very quick to react. Dolan. Don't know if that's what he had in mind.
No, I don't think it was. And he could have went with his left foot, put it maybe into the striker, but kind of scoops it away with the right foot.
It was a bit of a scoop, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. He was claiming that it had come up and taken a neck off his opponent's leg.
I think that's maybe just to
just appealing for the sake of appealing.
Yeah, because it wasn't what he intended.
He's looked tidy, has Cole Dolan, the number 17.
Yeah, definitely a threat for Rossvale. Been a few that's impressed me today.
Yeah,
in both teams.
One of many players on the park there with really good close control and an ability to shift their balance at ease.
Yeah.
34 minutes on the clock. Hutchie Vale with a throw in over on the far side. Defenders managed to get turned, clear that up the line. So the drum starts to try and build some atmosphere again as we head towards the end of the first half. Great running down that far side. And Hutchie Vale get that to Hutchinson.
I'm surprised he goes back in there, Andrew. A wee opportunity just to open up.
Here comes the shot on goal. Drifts pretty narrowly wide in the end from the number 16, Max McKendrick.
If he'd have spied Rory Cameron there, he had a 1v1. If he'd have just opened up Hutchinson and came the other side, he would have been in. I think the board's about to go up. 1 minute.
Additional minute to be played. Really good from Mitchell Tomney. Hutchie Vale pick up the loose ball. Only for Rossvale to do likewise. Ellis. Lovely ball forward. Jackson Pollock gets possession. Can he cut it back for Dolan? Pollock takes the shot and scores. It's a masterpiece from Jackson Pollock. And just before half time, Rossvale have the lead. Cuts inside. He's got Cole Dolan begging for the pass, but he backs himself to take the finish, left-footed, bottom corner.
Yeah.
And Jackson Pollock gives Rossvale FC City the lead in this cup final.
Steps inside, lovely there, doesn't he? Just
really composed,
it.
Really composed.
I think the defender thought it was going to go across to Dolan. Just gives him that little bit of space and then left-footed into the net. Great finish.
Shifts it from his right onto his left without any problem. Really good goal. And that will probably get us through to half-time. We have now played that additional minute.
That's right on. That changes team talks, doesn't it?
Absolutely. What a fabulous time to score a goal. But here goes the number 9, Rory Cameron. Gets that into the box. Good hold from Marcus Tomney. And that does signal half-time. So we get the opening goal late on. A very good finish from Jackson Pollock. Work of art from Jackson Pollock. And we will be back after a short half-time break. Don't go anywhere, folks. Welcome back for the second half here, where the score is Rossvale FC City 1, Hutchinson Vale FC 0. A goal just before half time from Jackson Pollock has Rossvale in the lead after a very even opening 35 minutes. But another 35 minutes to go. So plenty of time left in this game for Hutchinson, who looked dangerous of their own and probably had the best chance up until that point, when they narrowly struck wide. So plenty of time for them to get themselves level and then see if they can go on and win it. But advantage is definitely with Rossvale at the moment, Brian.
Yes, it is, and you could probably also see Hutchie were out quite sharp, just desperate to get the second half underway. So they'll be out with a purpose. But correct, from Rossvale in the driving seat. It's been a really good game. Looks like the change is
Goal scorer
Jackson Pollock off
and Rossvale.
Yep.
So is that earning a rest after getting the opening goal?
Might well be.
Hutchinson then kick is off. They will be shooting towards the Petersburg end this half. And they'll be hoping that all the goals are going into that particular set of nets. Lovely bit of skill and turn. Robbie Duncan coming on there for Luca Corneo as well for Hutchinson. Hutchinson plays a really good ball forward to Charlie Stark. Two players who look very dangerous and very impressive for Hutchinson in that opening period. And they'll be hoping to get those two players on the ball regularly as they search for an equaliser.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to see more of the lad that's on the ball there. Charlie Stark shot some good stuff early.
Certainly did. He's conceded the throw in there, but he was doing so by preventing what looked like a potentially possibly positive attack down this near side. Players right in front of us. Lovely little back heel flick from Rocco Maguire. Play on, says the referee. No foul given for Ross Bauer, the substitute. That's good ball winning from Hutchinson. He's got his head up. Can he find his teammate? What a fabulous challenge. Stark plays the ball forward. Play on. Ellis. It's a really good ball
good area.
Forward. Really good. Can Dolan get in there? He can. Steps on the ball a wee bit. Goalkeeper's come out awfully sharp, and he's lost the ball. Illegally. Goalkeeper says that he had two hands on it, and I think he did, to be honest.
Actually. It's very good refereeing. Do you know?
It's very good goalkeeping. When I seen him come out, I thought he'd made a mistake, and that Dolan essentially had a goal to hit at, the whole goal to hit at, but he leaps down at his feet. That's fantastic goalkeeping from Oliver Gray.
It was very good. I thought the linesman
brave as a lion.
The linesman could have helped the ref a wee tad.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Alan's up on the game anyway, so he spied it himself.
So that just initial moment from Cole Dolan, once he'd burst through and get ahead of the defender, he got caught under his feet a wee bit, and then brilliant goalkeeping from Oliver Gray.
Well done.
Commits to coming out, dies bravely at the striker's feet, and had two hands on the ball.
Well done from Oliver Gray, definite.
Rossvale looking dangerous as they go hunting a second goal. Good defending, but it's broken on the edge of the box for a strike. Arrowed narrowly wide of the top corner.
Good hit.
Really good effort.
Technique was good.
That was
14.
Yeah, Mason Sherlock. So goal kick for Hutchinson. 1-0. Easily retrievable 2-0 less so.
And I would say more so for the younger age group on a bigger pitch. If it goes to 2, might just be a bit beyond them. However,
pitch will start to grow and grow in their perspective, won't it? It'll just seem to keep getting bigger and bigger as the game goes on. And we might see gaps starting to open up more so than we did in the first half, just naturally. I
think Hutchie are going to have to decide at what point they go all out for it. Because as we've discussed, 1-0, 2-0, cup final, you've got to gamble, haven't you?
Absolutely, absolutely. That being said, they have created chances, so it's not that they're doing too much wrong.
Enjoyed the game though.
Yeah, very much so. Alert defending to snuff out Dolan's attempt to get forward. Hutchinson.
It's just a
wee bit short, but they've made something of it here. And here comes Stark. Great ball forward.
Oh, it's an own goal.
And that's a level up for Vale that they were looking for. Really unfortunate own goal.
Actually, do you know, there's a couple of elements a lot there. And I mean that in the nicest possible way, because I thought it was a short ball in the middle initially that they get onto. It looks like number 3 that scored the own goal.
He's up on his feet now.
It's Lucas, is it McGinley? Sorry.
Just wanting to see the back of the shirt.
I'm sure it's number 3.
Is
it Connor McGinley?
Might be.
Yeah, it definitely is. He's the centre of
in the middle of the
centre of the 3 at the back. It's very unfortunate.
It's really good from
from
Charlie Stark that the ball in is a dangerous one that asks him to get something on it, because if he doesn't, he knows there's a striker lurking. And unfortunately, he's taking the gamble and it's hit the back of the net. But
Stark now beginning to have that influence. I thought he might, because he showed that capability. But really sad moment for McGinley at the back, because I actually think he's been excellent.
He has, and I think he had to try and go for it. I don't think he could have allowed it to run across him, as the shot from Rory Cameron finds the gloves of Marcus Tomney. You said it a couple of times yesterday, goals change games.
Oh, they do. I mean, it gives you the lift and the energy.
Really good by Cole Dolan as Rossvale look to respond. A nice race on there, won by the defender on this occasion. But there's the ball into the box. Dolan gets a head on it, can't direct it on target. Good cross in from the far side and a good header, but wide it goes.
Just lost that wee bit of edge for me final third since Pollock has gone off.
They're maybe just still readjusting to the switch and the different personnel.
It's given away.
No free kick, says the ref. Play on. I thought that was probably a free kick, but Dolan. Game stopped because Ellis.
Yeah, players down.
Hurt, yep. He got landed on.
After
he fell, didn't he?
Yeah, I was of the opinion. I don't think it's not a free kick initially, and then the player lands on him.
That stops him getting to his feet.
Yep.
So it's almost a kind of impediment.
Yep.
Drop ball then. And the referee just having a conversation with young Ashton Ellis, who's probably just a wee bit frustrated. If nothing else, that the team have lost their advantage on the scoreline.
I think he's given the drop ball here, isn't he?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, to Rossvale, because as he went down, I think he's landed on him and
stopped him maybe getting up
stopped
and
him
regaining
for getting
possession.
it. Aye, definitely. That's more than, because it wasn't a free kick.
Sherlock takes that pass nicely and knocks it onto Ellis. Does well to generate a bit of space, gets his shot away and it drifts wide. The goalkeeper wasn't sure, was he?
The goalie's delighted to see that go by, Andrew.
As soon as it went over his head, he turned, which tells you he's
coming.
that was going to drift in. Yep, 2 subs for Vale, and if I can see the backs of their shirts, it is the
18.
number 19, is
Is
that?
it 18 or 19?
The board will tell us.
Yep, will do.
It's 18.
Yep.
So that's Casey Welsh, and also number 7, Cameron Ali.
3 coming off. I know number 3's coming off.
So that's Harry Sadler.
He played well first half. And 12.
12, that's Connell Ritchie. Double sub. Again, a pitch like this, already played 45 minutes. It's something that we're going to see is the coaching staff using their squad to keep a freshness, keep a fitness level and avoid fatigue.
More so now, as you very correctly point out. Big pitch, starting to tire. It's a corner.
Yep. Very good play once again by Rocco Maguire, who has looked dangerous every time he's got on the ball. So it will be a corner kick. Ashton Ellis, Rossvale captain, puts that ball into the box. Good area.
Great area.
Good defending. It's coming back out to Ellis. Shows a wee bit too much of it though. And Hutchinson try and break. It's knocked up to the front. Ball 1. And that clearance gives Cameron Ali something to chase. He's not going to keep it in. So it will be a throw in to Rossvale. Promising signs from the substitute of a real good turn of pace.
Yeah.
Because they get after that ball that a lot of players might have thought was already gone.
See the fresh legs, can't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
1 or 2 toiling, the nice fresh sub comes on.
Just opens up the legs.
It's great. Absolutely wonderful.
Powerful running. Flashes across goal. Off the post and out. Inside the post and back out. That is very, very unlucky for Rory Cameron, who powered through on goal, got his shot away, post and out. As Hutchinson look to turn this game on its head. Lovely turn by Cameron, gets his shot away this time. Save from Marcus Tomney, and it will be a corner kick to Hutchinson, who have seized the momentum. He had a teammate begging for a cutback, but I think he took the right option to fire it across goal. And he's very close. You often see that come off the inside of the post and in.
Yeah. It was absolutely wonderful stuff for the young boy Cameron. And then he gets another bite at it. Goalie turns it away. So he's becoming a bit alert. Rossvale will need to do more against him.
Ball knocked forward in a very good area. 2-on-1. And now Dolan gets the ball, tries to go himself, still got it. Oh, referee, I'm not sure. Not sure if that's a foul. Certainly though, Cole Dolan, be careful not to pick up a, well, maybe not a booking, but a wee chat for some exuberant protestation. What's really good about this game now, it's so finely poised once more, but it's opening up and both teams are going at it hammer and tong.
The goal was needed, wasn't it? It changes everything, because, you know, Rossvale had, I'm not suggesting they had any inclination of sitting back. Now they can't.
Absolutely. It just takes that option away. You sometimes naturally see a team start as it gets later and later into a game, sitting on their lead and settling. No option here. Rossvale play that forward. I think the offside flag would have gone up.
Yeah, it would have. It was off.
Against Rocco Maguire, but Oliver Gray holds.
Oh, he's outside.
I think he might have been. Not spotted by the officials there, so gets away with it. That's a free kick. 16-on-16.
Wow.
Conceded by Ross Bauer on Max McKendrick.
Young Mr. Gray was well out his box.
Fantastic. bit of play and then fantastic defending just to halt the progress of Hutchinson. Everyone who's turned up today and everyone who's tuned in certainly getting their money's worth, as this game has been very good to watch. Hutchinson block that out and keep Rossvale penned in. Great ball winning, but then great defending. Not for the first time, we're seeing some really tasty 50-50s, fully committed, full-blooded challenges. Both players happy to put a tackle in. Throw in to be taken by Charlie Stark. Max McKendrick now on throw-in duties. Rossvale once again doing their job. Bounce of the ball, out foxes Hutchinson, and now we've got a real race on.
Hutchie at one point had a 3v1 there.
The ball is played straight into the hands of the goalkeeper.
It was only number 4 back at one point. I'm thinking of
fair play to Hutchinson, other players for getting back a number eventually and helping out, but
early to go gung-ho, Andrew.
It was looking very dangerous, wasn't it?
Yeah, again the pitch could play a big part in that.
I think
Such a distance between the back line and the goal. Change coming
for Rossvale. So Lucas McCamley will be replaced by Aaron Callender.
Lucas McCamley.
Immediately involved, heads it on, as does Ellis to Dolan. Unfortunately for Mason Sherlock, he couldn't hold it. It's really good defending to get Rossvale out of trouble. Stark loses possession, gets it back, loses it again. And this game is to and fro very enjoyably. Great play there from Max McKendrick.
Off.
Through to Cameron.
Oh, I thought he was off.
Shot slices up and over and wide. A little hint of offside. Wonder if the flag goes up if that hits the net.
Now then, Andrew. You're throwing all sorts in the ring there. I'm sure it would have, because he was...
he did look at it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Dolan, again, causing so many problems.
I think...
He still got it. Brilliant play.
Where Matthew gets his selling a wee bit of bother there. Don't show Dolan the ball, because he'll punish you.
Ellis.
Drifting more off to the side, Rory Cameron, and they just coming this right side a wee bit, and he's causing a bit of bother, isn't he?
Certainly is. 53rd minute of this absolutely engrossing cup final.
Yeah, it's been very good.
Ellis plays that into the box. Header forward from Sherlock is a really good one. Sorry, it was Mitchell Tomney that put the header onto that one. Really good turn from the substitute.
He's done it.
Oh, what a goal that would have been. Came very, very close, did Ross Bauer. More than entitled to have a go there. Good ball winning from Maguire.
Stark again. Back. Influential in the goal start, wasn't he?
Very much so. Very much so. It's his excellent ball in that was turned in to the Hutchie net. Good ball winning from Robbie Duncan.
Great pressing.
Number 6 for Hutchie Vale with the captain's armband on. Throw in Rossvale. Just in front of the Hutchinson Vale technical area. Maguire knocks that forward well. Dolan causing problems again. Hutchie Vale get that clear. Brilliant challenge there from Ashton Ellis. That is a free kick to Hutchie Vale. Really enjoying watching these two teams. Several standout players. So many standout players that they're struggling to stand out almost.
Well, this is a thing.
So much quality on display.
There's been that many decent performances. It's
outstanding from Maguire to get it to Ellis, and a good ball forward. Vata.
Read well by the goalie.
Dolan's ball forward doesn't quite.
Ellis, is that it? No, it wasn't.
Really good from the goalkeeper to read that, wasn't it? Because the ball forward could have caused them some problems. Good play out wide there.
It's offside, isn't it?
He certainly looked offside. Defender blocked it, keeps it in, and knocks it up the line. Hutchinson sensibly knocks that back to his defender. Knocks that forward. Hutchie Vale struggling to get out a wee bit the last couple of minutes. Good ball forward from Ellis to Dolan. Tries to play it down the wing there for Mitchell Tomney, but doesn't reach him. Another substitution coming here. Coming off for Hutchie Vale is Charlie Stark, who's looked excellent today. He's being replaced by number 11, Robbie Brown.
It's kind of interesting one for me.
Maybe just giving him a breather, perhaps.
Yeah.
That's 56 minutes played now.
He's had suggested coming over onto the right hand side. The boy
Brown, sub.
Brown looks like he's going central, and Cameron's coming off.
Coming over to this near side.
Yeah,
it looks like
he seemed to be favouring just naturally coming off onto this side earlier.
Yeah.
He might play off the side, I'm not 100% sure, but he's certainly comfortable in that area.
Great ball forward from Hutchinson to Cameron, who then plays it forward.
McGinley clears.
McGinley clears once more.
So unfortunate for McGinley with the own goal, because he's
everything else he's done right.
I've been very impressed with him. I think he's done really well.
Yeah, that was a free kick. Just a wee bit late on Robbie Brown. So, fresh legs wins a free kick. And a chance for Robbie Duncan and Rory Cameron. They're both standing over this free kick. Can they get a cross in the box? Dummy run from Cameron. Duncan's cross is a good one. Keeper gets to it. And it will be a corner. I tell you what, Max McKendrick was not far away from getting his forehead slap bang onto that cross.
It was very close. The goalie quite rightly just makes sure he can't score when it's out there.
Absolutely. What a goal it would have been. Corner taken short. Very nice. Into the box. Takes maybe one stride too many. And it's really, really good from Ashton Ellis to get there first, get in front. And he knows he's going to take a knock.
Absolutely. And just, take the knock.
Rocco Maguire, who I've thought has looked excellent at times. A couple of nutmegs, a couple of lovely little touches and moves. He is coming off to be replaced by Toby Tobe. And there's a bit of treatment going to be required for Ashton Ellis. after taking that knock. I might be mispronouncing the surname there. Toby. It could be Toby.
It's Tob.
Toby Tob. You always have a wee look down the team sheet list and you think, there's a name that
we always
could catch me out.
Tob. Is it Tob or Tob? Toby Tob. Toby Tob.
Yeah, he's the number 10, and he is now on the park looking to exert some influence as Rossvale look to get the lead back. And he's playing out on this. There's the ball played out from the free kick. Of course, if we're still level at full time, then we've got extra time and penalty kicks to contend with. And given how even this game has been, it might well come down to something like that to separate them. You would hope not, because it's such a horrible way to lose a cup final. Not that there's a nice way to lose one. Dolan looks to try and restore the lead by getting that ball into the box. It does very well, but it's well defended. Tobe. Great strike, great save. Cut back again. Blocked.
What a hit that was.
Fabulous hit from Sherlock. Would have been an unbelievable goal, but not for the first time. Excellent goalkeeping by Oliver Gray. Hutchinson.
Yeah, he's just
shows too much of it there, doesn't he?
Does indeed.
Credit Ross Bauer for winning the ball. He doesn't take the bait, the little feint that nearly could have sent him, sent him off out of the path of Hutchinson. He reads it well, and when he gets shown the ball, nips in and takes possession. Hutchinson does well to get that to Duncan. Great challenge by Ashton Ellis.
He's done well, Ellis.
How many times have we
Played
said
really,
that he's
really
got a
well.
really important interception or played a really good pass? Very impressive. Little midfield general.
Yeah, he's done well.
It's a good ball to spread it out wide to Max McKendrick. Steps inside, rides a challenge, rides another challenge, still got the ball, so advantage played. Cameron his ball into the box. This time the defensive header is out and behind for a corner kick, and the momentum swings back to Hutchinson. We've had a bit of toe, now we've got a bit of two rather, now we've got a bit of throw. Good ball into the box. Cameron Ali knocks that back for his teammate, but the shot, as a result, from Hutchinson skips wide of the post.
Yep, and off the back pole.
Yeah. Nearly caught the keeper by surprise when it came off the stanchion.
It did.
Nearly tripped him up. Good ball forward to Bauer. Turns, manages to retain possession. Tobe, good pass forward.
It's opened up for
Aaron
him.
Callender, there's the shot. I think that maybe took a little nick.
Yeah, it did.
Corner
Kick.
Aaron Callender, the substitute. We'll be wondering just what might have been if that hadn't taken the deflection.
Hutchie 4, a wee injury in there, just winded a bit.
Might be
It's
holding
Mathy,
the middle of his back, isn't he? Yep.
Liam Mathy, is it?
Yeah, number 4, Liam Mathy. And number 19, Cohen Main. Looks like he is tying Oliver Gray's lace there.
Yep.
Harder to do when you've got goalie gloves on.
Wanders back across to the line.
Goalkeeping gloves makes it difficult to tie your own laces, in fairness.
Good header.
Good header at the front post.
Yeah.
And Hutchinson now could have a break on if they use this sensibly. Substitute number 11, Robbie Brown, not quite able to bring it under his spell there.
And
good alert defending to prevent him getting control of the ball.
Conor McGinley across again just to
Yeah.
tidy up.
He's so alert. And as you said, it's such a shame that it was his head on the own goal, but it was a really good cross in.
Could do
Credit
nothing.
the attacking football.
Could do nothing to prevent it, to be fair to him.
Lovely ball from Hutchinson to Ali, and now Brown. It's just a wee bit wide for him.
Just a yard in front, wasn't it? Too much.
Does well to get it to Hutchinson.
He's been very good for Hutchinson.
Ball forward, takes a clip. Cameron will let it run. He should have let it run.
I'm surprised he doesn't.
I think that went out. I think that crossed the line.
Yeah.
Good play from Rossvale. Dolan comes across, can't win. Controlled possession, it's out for a throw. And again. But if he lets that run out, he's got the corner kick.
I think for me the linesman's got to do better there.
And let them know the ball's away. Unless
my eyes are deceiving me.
That's true. I thought the same, but we are obviously nowhere near as close as the linesman is.
All due respect to the ref, if it's the correct decision. Sometimes our eyes can fool us, Andrew.
Absolutely. Really good from Bauer to get it to Dolan, and now
Tobbs wide himself. He's just tracked back.
And now Dolan.
He's tracked back there
flashes that in. Yeah.
Cameron was a bit slow getting in there.
Once he realised it.
I'm kind of all.
I'm glad I'm not choosing the man of the match in this game. Dolan does well. There's a shot from distance, and it's in. That bounced over the line. Yes, indeed it did.
Yep.
And it is the number 14, Mason Sherlock. Elementary,
my dear.
As he hammers that in off the underside of the crossbar, it definitely looked to our eyes like it bounced down.
Oh, it was in. I'm sure we'll get a little look at that again, hopefully.
Fabulous. Off the underside of the crossbar and down. Absolutely nothing Oliver Gray can do about that. The shot from distance.
Was that Mason Sherlock?
Yeah, number 14.
Yep, good finish. Very good.
The game is certainly afoot now. Absolutely fabulous goal. 66 and a half minutes played, and the score is Rossvale 2, Hutchinson Vale 1. They've got their lead back. Hutchinson Vale ready into further substitutions. Lovely. Yeah, good luck picking a man of the match out of this.
Yeah, that's it's a difficult one. It's been very tight.
Hutchinson Vale looking to get level immediately. It's a corner kick to be taken by Rudy Cameron on this near side, right-footed. Good area, header, save by Marcus Tomney. Good hold. An excellent cup final to kick things off this morning. 2 more cup finals to come. Edinburgh City will be playing Hampden Boys Club, and then Ben Burb will be playing BSC Glasgow. But here comes Dolan in a race with Gray. Dolan gets there first. Can he win the cup final and seal the deal? He's going himself, and it's a handball. It's a penalty. Yeah, it's a deliberate handball. You can see why he's done it, because it's going in. And it is a red card for the number, is that the number 19? Cohen Main.
I actually thought it was 4.
No, it's the boy on his...
Have I got it?
Oh, you must be right, you must be right.
I think it's 4, it's definitely number 4.
Yeah, he's the one that's come off.
Yep.
Mathy.
It was definitely number 4.
It's a good save.
Oh, great.
Dolan had a teammate that he could have played in. You can see why he's gone himself. He's put it at top corner. It's going into the back of the net. And Liam Mathy just sticks the hand out to save it. So Ashton Ellis, Rossvale captain, could seal the deal here from the penalty spot. Looks like he's going to go right-footed. Oliver Gray with a chance. No chance. Absolutely no chance.
him off 3. By the
So,
way,
number 6,
by the way,
Ashton Ellis,
very
from
good.
the penalty spot, leaves Oliver Gray with no chance. Captain, he's had a really good performance today, and he scored a very, very good goal.
He has played well, marshalled and cleaned up a lot of stuff.
On comes number 14, Noah Radcliffe, replacing Adam McGinley. Feel for Cole Dolan, who was robbed of his goal there. He's been substituted and replaced by Daniel Stevenson. And Junior McClyman is also coming on to replace Mitchell Tomney. And 3-1 with very little time remaining.
Yeah.
3 additional minutes only.
3.
And it looks very much like Rossvale will see this one out. Man advantage, 2-goal advantage. And that will be a free kick.
Yeah, it's a yellow card as well, isn't it?
You're going to have to make a man of the match call. It will be a free kick, and it looks like I'm going to a wee bit of treatment here because that looks a sore one.
Yeah, the referee.
Yellow card given to the 19
Yeah,
of
the ref
Vale, which is Cone Main, who I at first thought had been the one making the save and getting the red card.
He went to his pocket, the ref, and then clearly seen that that the boy was in a wee spot of bother, and
there is the yellow card confirmed.
Dealt with that first, and then called the lad over to.
And I think it was a yellow card challenge.
It was, yeah. Not no clear malice. It's just probably frustration.
Frustration more than anything else. I think you're absolutely right.
Definitely.
We're going to see Jackson Pollock coming back on. I think he's standing with the 4th official at the moment. And of course it was his goal just before half time that kicked things off.
Changed the game, yeah.
That was the real defining moment though, the race between Cole Dolan and Oliver Gray. Cole Dolan wins it, gets his shot, it's going into the top corner, and obviously that's what leads to the handball, the penalty, 10 men, 3-1. Of course it might have been worth doing because it gave the goalkeeper a chance at saving the penalty. You never know, penalties have been missed.
Absolutely.
So I can't, hand on heart, blame Liam Mathey for trying it in the cup final, because at 3-1 at that stage would have been, as we can see, a long way back as Rossvale comes seeking a fourth, ran the ball out.
Ball's away.
Referee calls it. The resultant touch put it over the bar in any event. And as we come to the last 30 seconds of a really, really enjoyable cup final, it's going to be Rossvale FC City's day here in the 2011 age group.
Lots of candidates for the man of the match.
Absolutely.
I mean, there was very, very clear ones. There was one maybe no so clear.
All 3 of the Rossvale goal scorers probably have an argument.
Yep.
And several other players who have stood out. There's been excellent play from both teams, excellent players on both sides, and this has probably been the best of the cup finals so far.
I wouldn't disagree.
And that is full time. Rossvale FC City have won the cup, 3-1 full time. Absolutely fabulous cup final. Commiserations to Hutchinson Vale, who played very well, and it just fell away from them after in a second half where a wonder strike from Mason Sherlock, and then a penalty scored by Captain Ashton Ellis after the Jackson Pollock opener just before half time, followed by an own goal equaliser for Hutchinson after brilliant play by Charlie Stark. It means full time. It is 3-1 to Rossvale FC City. Brilliant cup final. What a way to kick off the final day here at the Excelsior Stadium. We will take you through the medal presentation and the trophy presentation. Great to see the two sets of players on the halfway line, shaking hands.
Yep, lovely.
Good game, very competitive. And albeit there was a red card, it wasn't for a nasty or violent challenge. It was for the deliberate handball in a moment I think every football player and every football fan can understand. If you're going to see cards, you never want to see red cards in a situation like this for a cup final for young boys, but circumstances like that.
We did say it would be a thoroughly entertaining game, and it certainly didn't disappoint.
Oh, it delivered and then some.
Yep, I totally agree with that.
As we said 3 times yesterday, you do feel for the defeated side, Hutchinson Vale, that they can hold their heads up high. Fabulous run to the final, including a win on penalties against Knightswood, and those 10-2, 9-0, 9-1, 9-0, 7-0 victories en route to Airdrie, and a 2-1 victory in the semi-final over St Genta Grange. And they can also be very proud of their performance today because they were excellent in the game. But Rossvale just had that extra bit more, scored 3 really good goals. The penalty was taken brilliantly into the bottom corner. Mason Sherlock's goal off the underside of the crossbar was a screamer, and a really, really good composed finish just before half time by Jackson Pollock too.
Yeah.
Good morning's work for everybody. And someone's given a drum to the Rossvale players.
Excellent, excellent game. Really, really enjoyed it.
So we will have the presentations. The coaching staff will be given a commemorative plate. The runners-up will get the runner-up medal, and then Rossvale will get the winners' medal and their moment. I was going to say in the sun, not quite yet, but they will get their moment in the spotlight with the trophy. Winners of the Inspire Sports Scottish Youth FA Cup Final 2024 for the 13s, the 2011 age group. What a fabulous 73 and a bit minutes, Brian.
Very good. It's thoroughly encouraging to know that talent's there.
Yeah. What a very entertaining game. Conor McGinley, man of the match.
Yep.
His defensive prowess.
I think
for you.
I think early in the game he had such an influence. He mopped everything up. Very unfortunate he scored the
own goal.
The own goal, and I don't think that can take away from his performance.
Absolutely not.
Especially the danger that Cameron posed
yes.
early on, and he kind of
Charlie Stark as well.
Yeah, Charlie Stark, and he marshalled that really well, didn't he?
Couple of really vital interventions, especially in the first half, just to keep those attacks at bay.
Absolutely, I thought he did it really, really well.
Hutchinson coaching team being presented with their commemorative trophy.
Yep.
And again, like I mentioned, the route to the final, they've done so well to get here. So they deserve that recognition, and the players deserve these medals. Having done brilliantly well.
Yeah, really good. So I will wander on down.
To do some duties downstairs, Brian.
Down and do my bits and pieces. I'll see you for the next game.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for your company. Pleasure to have you. And we will have Brian back for the next game, which is Edinburgh City versus Hampden Boys Club. That's the 2008, so the 16s. And that will kick off at 1. In the meantime, we'll finish off by just covering the presentation so you can watch the players get their medals and then lift their trophy before we depart. But of course, like I say, we'll be back for the next game and we'll be back for the third game. So, by all means, if you've tuned in for this first match and this first match only, do consider watching the other games. I expect they'll be every bit as good as the entertainment on display here. Final game of the day will be Benburb FC versus BSC Glasgow. That's the 18s, the 2006s. And yes, reading those ages and seeing that that's 18s and 16s that were born 2008 and 2006, it does make me feel quite old. That's very true. So now we will have the presentation to Rossvale FC City's coaching team and players. Before that, referee and the fourth official and the 2 linesmen will get their medals. No game without them, certainly no cup final without them. I'm sure the referee wouldn't have wanted to have to hand out the the red card, but had to be done. Rossvale getting their presentation there. First aider Mark Tomney taking it. And now the players will get their winners' medals. Deserved winners in the end, as even as the game was, especially in that first half. There's already gathering around the trophy there. You need to wait, lads. Your captain will be lifting that. So they'll get their medals and then they will move over to the Inspire Sport Scottish Youth FA Cup Finals board, where they'll be able to celebrate with the trophy. On a dry and warm day here at the Excelsior, the sun's not quite come out to make it hot yet, but we are promised that it will. The final few Rossvale players collect their medals. And then Ashton Ellis, scorer of the third goal for Rossvale from the penalty spot, will be able to lift the trophy. Hutchinson Vale watching on. Respectful show for their victorious opponents. Photographs being taken. And now Ashton Ellis can get his hands on the trophy, take it over after the photograph is taken to his waiting teammates. And deserved winners, Rossvale. Celebrations, they're a great moment for them. And we'll leave you with those images. Thanks very much for tuning in this morning. Hopefully you'll tune back in for the next game. If not, enjoy what's left of your weekend. Thank you very much, folks. Good morning.